This tutorial will go over how to create a blog post for Caswell County Partnership for Children. That is what we're calling the news. So first we're going to navigate over to Pages. And when we look in our main navigation on the left, you'll see that we have families, early educators, etc. And then there's the news. It has a little icon of a pen. We'll click on that. And here it has a list of all the blog posts that have been written. And we're going to add a new one with the plus sign. There we go. I copied and pasted the update that you sent to me earlier this week, and I'm going to paste that in for the body of the text. Now we need to also put in a post title, so we will call it the COVID-19 Lending Library Procedures. Well, of course. Okay. We can delete that off. And we will make this into a heading. Make it flush left. All right. Now we can look at this. Let's see. We have our heading and we have our subheading. Let's go ahead and save this file. I recommend saving regularly when you're working on projects. All right, we've saved it. Just saving it puts it in draft mode. To edit it again, you can click on the edit button that is next to the post title, or you can edit from the button near the top. So let's go back in and do some more editing. Right off the top, we need to take this link out. This link is not the one that we'll be using for our new website. We're going to link to the Resource Lending Library page. All right, so we know applications can be downloaded from the Resource Lending Library page. Let's go up here to our toolbar where you can see we can choose link. Looks like a paperclip. And we're going to click on this gear button to pull up some options where you can put in a web address to another website. We don't want that. We can add a page from our website. That's the one we want. And if you want to do a quick search, you can always put in, resource, and you'll see some options come up. Here's the Resource Lending Library. Let's choose that. Click Save and click Apply. All right, and we can do a little cleaning up on the text while we're in here. There's always something to clean up when you import some from Microsoft Word. Our bullet points on our toolbox, they're right here. We're going to create some nice looking bullets and take out the extra text there. We have we have an email to add. So let's highlight that and copy. And since you want to hide your email, we will delete it and make it a link. So highlight the word email, click on link, click on the gear, and instead of a web address or a page, we'll choose email. And this is where you can put in your email address. If you want to add a subject line or have it CC to someone else, those can all be filled out here too. We'll just leave it there for now. Save and apply. And I see that we have a URL again that we need to delete. Remember, this URL will not be correct with the new website. So let's just make a online resource lending request form you know, we can actually link directly to the request form, or we can send people to the page. I recommend we send people to the page. So let's go back up to the paperclip, go back to page, put in resource lending library, save and apply. And we'll just make this page. Okay. There's another return to take out. Some more bullet points to clean up. One more set of bullet points. And one more thing to change. A complete list of all materials is located on the website. Let's just put a period there. Delete all of this and highlight that sentence. Again, we'll put in the very same page address. Resource lending library. Save it, click apply. You see the line underneath. All right, that looks pretty good. It's a little bit gray. We can insert a photo just to give it a little more color and visual interest. So let's go in and pick something that would look good in there. Upload that image. Give the file name description. So we've got a shelf of resources at the lending library. Apply that. I'm going to move this down so it kind of tucks into the text block. Okay, let me try it again. Sometimes it takes 3 times the charm, I think. There we go. That'll do. That didn't quite do it either. All right, try it again. Okay, we won't do that. Just leave it here, just above procedures. There we go. Okay. It looked like the email didn't take, so let me do that one again. I'm going to copy that email address. Let's see, email to, save, apply. There we go. Perhaps I forgot to do the apply. All right, this all looks really good. Let's save again. And then it's a good time to do a little review. You can see how it looks. We can double check and make sure all the words, all the spelling's correct, all the links are working. Let's try that one and see. Yep, it went right to the resource lending library page, which is what we wanted. All right. We're going to do a couple more edits before we post this. So click on the edit button and go up to this small title at the top and click. Here we're going to change some of your blog post settings. This is for just this blog post. We have, we want to add a category, which I'll explain later, and that is called homepage. All right, and so we want that. Yes, okay. Also, we might add a thumbnail image. Well, you do want to add a thumbnail image. Let's pick something here. And you want to have an excerpt that you can show on social media, as well as on the front of the summary of the blog post. Let me grab a little text I have over here. and paste that in. All right, SEO, again, you can change the title and you can add a description, both optional. I like to add one, that way you control the message. Your social media image, you can change that if you want something different. And to post to Facebook. On share, when we connect Facebook, we can choose to post and send this to Facebook. So you don't have to go back in and make another post on Facebook. All right, looks like we have everything here. Checking homepage, yes. And content, let's see. The status right now is draft. You also could go through a review, so you could click to review. You can click to just publish it immediately, or you have the option to publish and schedule at a different date. And here it will give you some options. You can go to the next month, you can go just to the next week, pick a time of day you want it to go out, when you think your audience would be most likely to be online. All right, so we're going to go ahead and publish. So we're publishing right now, August 28th. Save and done. Right, if we check our news page, we should see this post right there at the top. And there it is for today. And it gives you the short, the synopsis about what's going to happen there. You can click on read more, and there you go. You have the whole article. Now, one reason I wanted to select a particular category is because not only do I want this article to show up on the news page, like all the others, but I want this particular one to also show up on the front page. So when we go to visit the home page, you find that article is the newest article, so it shows up first. You can click on it and go to read the article. You can also click through this menu and see the last few, I think it's the last 5 articles that have been posted, and show those there. And that is how you create a blog post.